Oh, it's been years ago now. In fact, Obama was the president his first term. I was working as a security guard at a bus terminal. And what I do is I was on Facebook, had my iPhone, and I give a blow by blow commentary description about all the weirdness that I was seeing every day. And that evolved. Then I started, then I bought a notebook, and then I started taking notes. I'd write a report, incident report, after I get done calling the cops or the paramedics or whatever. And I was keeping a, and then I worked on that thing for, I was going to write a book. And the book never got written. But anyway, there was a series of episodes. There was always something going on. But some things just, even after 20 years, some things still stick in my mind. I still think about them. Like, I talked about this the other day. You know, the woman arguing, talking to herself in sign language. And then there was other things that just really disturbed me. Things like having to do with kids. Like this mom who was always, she had a kid in the stroller at the time, and another kid walking behind her. I don't know. I'm not a judge of ages, but a little toddler, old enough to walk, but and she always had that baby carriage, which was a good thing because she was always too stoned; she could hardly stand up. I never saw her straight. I always saw her; she was always high on something. Things like that. Things that stick in your mind. And then there was this one particular bus that went on the route. It went to the jail. It went to the methadone clinic, and it went to a hospital. And it had to stop at that terminal. And 99% of the times I had to call the cops was because of some drama on that bus. And you just think about those things. And and so what I do is, I'd be cracking jokes and talking about these people online. Not just, just average everyday people. You know, like there was this one guy, every day he was somebody different. He'd walk around with his Bluetooth on, headset, and he'd walk around with some dark shades, and he'd walk around all over, talk as loud as he could. And one day he's a gangbanger. He's gonna get a crew together and go beat somebody up. The next day he's a hip hop record producer, and and it just something he wasn't, and he's putting on this show. And actually, talking to him, one on one and everything, he was a nice guy. Never gave me any trouble. He just had to put on a show every day. And then just crazy things you see. So anyway, I'd write up all these stories, document what happened and my reactions to them and what I thought about them, and then I'd go home at the end of the shift and try to write a story. And it was pretty terrible. I wish I still had the notebook though, because I'm a better writer now. I bet I could have made something out of it. And I was homeless. I got mad at myself and frustrated, and I threw it out. Shouldn't have done that. But It's interesting because about 99% of the time drama I had to deal with at the bus terminal, most of the people that got put in jail were homeless. And then a few years later, I was homeless myself. So I didn't have anything to make a video about on mine in mind, and I want to start blogging again on my own on WordPress. I'm trying to think of something to write about, and I'm kind of in a creative rut. So that's why I'm on here rambling like this. So if you enjoyed my content, please subscribe to my newsletter. Please check out my YouTube channel, and I have content on WordPress as well. That's for free. So thank you for watching and listening, and I hope you have a great day.